So does consent have anything to do with user rights and vice versa? Well, they both, right? Because user rights give you the power to check what is happening with your information, and consent gives you the power to allow them doing something with your information for the purpose defined. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy. And we are going to talk about consent dashboard with respect to user rights, right? So the most important thing, what do you expect the dashboard to show you? What do you need to see actually on the dashboard when it comes to user rights as well as consent management? What is the purpose? What is the consent given by me? What is the current status? Where it has been used? Is it active? Is it expired? Right? So that information should be available on the dashboard. All my active consents, all my past consents, the entities who have used it, maybe the departments within that organization as well. What was the purpose of this consent? What was the type of data that was processed? At what time was the consent given? What is the current status of the consent? Is it active? Is it drawn? Is it expired? Did I revoke it sometime? And what is the language of consent? Language needs to be very clear. Then only you can say, yes, it was given logically and properly. Then what should the users be able to do with this and on the consent dashboard? Most important thing, they should be able to revoke the consent. They need an interface to do that. It's their user right to revoke a consent, right? So that's the link between the two. It's user right to withdraw the consent whenever he wants. So the dashboard should have the facility to allow him to withdraw. Edit and limit the scope, right? Pause, disable, granular options I want to remove for these purposes and scope. Let it be for the other one. So I'm not withdrawing the complete consent. If he suspects there is any issue, he should be able to raise his concerns, complaints, and there should be a downloadable consent trail log available so that he also has a downloadable information, CSVs or PDFs, that when did he apply for which consent and what is the current status. What are the mandatory elements? The mandatory elements, you should be able to access the dashboard in 2 clicks, which means the dashboard access should be easy, not that you start searching for the dashboard. Multilingual, I think that's by default mandatory for India. So many languages and dialects, has to be multilingual, has to be having icons and images. Should be simple in terms of language, non-technical language, non-legal language. For sure, legal no one would understand at all, even if some people can understand a bit of technical language. And of course, it has to be compatible on your mobiles, it has to be compatible for the desktops as well. Mobiles make life a bit easier, right? Mobile apps. What about the request that user want to make other than just withdrawing consent? He is logged in, he can even see his personal information, but he wants to change his personal information. He wants to avoid the automated decision making in his personal information. So the interface should allow him to put in a request for any of the rights that he has as defined by the DPDP Act. The request should go to the DPO. The DPO in the system should acknowledge that they have received a request within 24 hours and they should respond back to the request within 7 days. Right? We are talking about responding back, not resolving 100% as of now. Log all interactions of request raising, request acknowledgement, request responded, feedback received, request resolved, feedback received for audit purposes, and whenever there is a change in a consent, put in an auto alert. Right? Whenever there is a change in a consent, put in an auto alert. It's very, very important. Automatic alerts at every change of request. Last but not the least, some pitfalls to avoid. You should avoid hiding consent options in the profile menus. Consent options should be easily visible. Remember, you are talking of consent and now clubbing it with user rights, two most important things of privacy. So hiding, check all, accept all, not acceptable. You should keep a distinction between revoked consents and expired consents. Because expired means time limit crossed or condition passed, and revoke means I didn't like the service. Right? Not syncing consents across systems. We spoke about across systems. Laptops, apps, mobile phones, direct interfaces. Even if they are working on separate databases, they should be capable of syncing consent information with each other with proper logs. That if you revoke a consent through desktop, it should be known to the mobile app. And ignoring the multilingual option of the consent. That's again something which is not acceptable. Multilingual has to be there. If there are any accessibility needs, they have to be met. So these are some of the important things to avoid. And overall, this video talked about the consent dashboard with respect to user rights. I hope you like the content of the video. If so, please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.